Our loyal and loving dogs are known for their unwavering devotion. But when they encounter something unpleasant, they tend to remember it well. These negative experiences aren't just fleeting moments of fear. They can gradually erode the trust that has been built between you and your furry companion. While dogs are generally forgiving creatures, there are certain actions that can leave a lasting impact on them. In this video, we'll explore 9 behaviors that your dog may find difficult to forgive. And for more secrets about your doggy, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video. Now let's dive right in. Forcing your dog to do things they don't want to do. It's essential for dog owners to avoid pushing their dogs into situations or environments where they feel uneasy. Whether it's the vacuum cleaner, a certain person, or a trip to the vet, forcing your dog into a scenario that triggers anxiety can damage the trust they have in you. If your dog shows hesitation or fear, it's important to respect their boundaries and avoid forcing them into it. For example, if your dog is anxious about visiting the vet or the groomer, try easing them into the experience with positive reinforcement like treats. Take the time to research and choose a vet that offers a low-stress or fear-free environment. Likewise, if your dog is nervous about nail trims, approach it gradually and with patience, using treats to help them slowly overcome their discomfort. Taking their food away. For dogs, mealtime is a significant and personal event. Just like us, they appreciate being able to enjoy their food without interruptions. When you take away their food while they're eating, it can be more than just an inconvenience. It can lead to stress and anxiety. Imagine if someone repeatedly took your plate away while you were eating. You'd likely become frustrated or even defensive. Dogs feel the same way. Taking their food away during meals can make your dog feel insecure about their food supply, leading them to develop protective behaviors around their bowl. This might manifest as food aggression, where they become overly defensive or even growl when approached while eating. It's crucial to understand that these behaviors aren't about dominance. They stem from fear, specifically the fear that their essential resources are being threatened. Once you've placed their food bowl down, allow them to eat in peace. Avoid hovering over them or taking the dish away, even if just to move it or to clean up. If you need to manage their food intake or portion sizes, it's better to do so before their meal starts, not during. Leaving them alone for long periods. Dogs are inherently social animals, and they thrive on the companionship of their human family. When they are left alone for long periods, it can take a significant toll on their emotional well-being. Dogs view their owners as part of their pack, and being separated from their pack for too long can lead to feelings of abandonment and anxiety. Imagine being in a room all day with no one to talk to, no interaction, and nothing to do. This is what your dog experiences when they are left alone for too long. Extended periods of solitude can cause dogs to develop separation anxiety, a condition where they become extremely stressed when left alone. This anxiety can manifest in various ways, such as excessive barking, whining, chewing on furniture, or even having accidents indoors. These behaviors aren't just frustrating for owners. They are a cry for help from a dog who is struggling to cope with loneliness. To prevent these issues, it's important to ensure that your dog doesn't feel neglected. If you have a busy schedule that requires you to be away from home for long stretches, consider arranging for a dog walker or a pet sitter to check in on your dog. This not only breaks up their day, but also provides them with some much-needed interaction and exercise. Also, you can create a more engaging environment for your dog while you're away. Interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and long-lasting chews can keep them occupied and mentally stimulated. Leaving the TV or radio on can also provide some background noise that might help them feel less alone. Of course, nothing can replace the quality time you spend with your dog. Make sure to dedicate time each day to bonding with your dog through play, training, or just relaxing together. This reassures your dog that they are a valued member of your family and strengthens the bond you share. In short, while it's sometimes unavoidable to leave your dog alone, taking steps to minimize their isolation and ensuring they feel loved and included can make a world of difference in their happiness and behavior. Kissing your dog on the nose. While humans often show affection with kisses, dogs don't always interpret this gesture the same way, especially when it involves their nose. Grabbing your dog's face to plant a kiss on their nose or muzzle can make them uncomfortable, even if they are usually friendly and affectionate. This close contact can cause them to pull away or feel stressed, as dogs generally prefer not to have their faces approached directly. It's important to recognize that dogs have different boundaries when it comes to physical affection, and respecting those boundaries is key to maintaining their trust and comfort. Keeping your dog isolated from the family. For dogs, their human family is their entire world. When a dog is isolated, whether labeled as bad and confined to a kennel or left alone in the backyard, it can have a severe impact on their emotional health. Dogs are naturally social animals who thrive on interaction and belonging within their human pack. Their greatest joy comes from pleasing their owners, seeking affection and validation far more than any treat or toy. Often, what may seem like misbehavior is not due to inherent badness, but rather a lack of guidance and training to help them understand what is expected. If your dog is struggling with behavior, it could be a sign that they need more attention, structured training, or mental stimulation. Instead of turning to isolation as a solution, consider seeking professional help to address the root of the issue. Calling them for something they dislike. When you call your dog, they usually come running with the expectation of affection, treats, or something fun. However, if you start calling them only when something unpleasant is about to happen, like a bath they dread or leaving the dog park, it can cause them to feel disappointed and start to distrust you. It's important not to associate the come command with negative experiences. Ensure that when you call your dog, it's often for positive reasons, so they continue to trust and respond to you happily. No house rules. Dogs thrive on consistency, just like they gravitate toward that favorite spot on the couch. When you bring a dog into your home without establishing clear house rules, it's like inviting them to play a game without explaining the rules. Initially, they might assume anything goes, whether it's jumping on the furniture or playing a bit too rough. But if you suddenly start enforcing new rules, it can leave them confused. Imagine being allowed to eat cookies in bed one day, only to have it forbidden the next. Before your dog sets paw in your home, it's important to have a clear plan in place. Gather everyone in the household and agree on what the dog is and isn't allowed to do. Where will they sleep? Are they permitted on the couch? Who will be responsible for feeding them, and when? Who will handle the walks? Dogs flourish with a routine because it gives them a sense of security. Knowing what to expect each day helps them understand their role within the family. Neglecting your dog's need for attention. Just like humans, dogs don't enjoy being neglected. When they're left alone for long periods or when our schedules leave little time for them, it can deeply affect their emotional health. Dogs thrive on companionship and interaction. Imagine waiting eagerly for your favorite person to come home, only to be met with indifference. That's how your dog feels when they are repeatedly ignored. This kind of behavior not only hurts your dog, but also breaks the bond between you. Using the crate as a form of punishment. A crate should be a safe haven for your dog, a place where they can retreat to relax and feel secure. However, when a crate is used as a form of punishment, it can quickly lose that sense of safety and become associated with negative experiences. Imagine being sent to your room as a child every time you did something wrong. Eventually, you might start to dread going to your room, even when you just wanted some quiet time. When dogs associate their crate with punishment, it can lead to anxiety and stress whenever they're placed inside it. Instead of viewing the crate as a cozy retreat, they might start to see it as a place of isolation or punishment. This can make crate training more difficult and can even lead to behaviors like whining, barking, or trying to escape the crate. If your dog does something that requires correction, avoid using the crate as a timeout space. Instead, focus on positive reinforcement training techniques that encourage the behaviors you want to see. By keeping the crate a positive environment, you'll help your dog feel secure and maintain their trust in you, even when you need to guide them through behavioral challenges. And there you have it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.